Hi YouTube, from fat2fit2, I can't even remember my name. From fat2fit2 here, Siggy here saying hi. Today happens to be a very unusual occurrence for me because I usually do my videos on Thursdays, and I did create a video yesterday and I had a lot to talk about and it went on for way too long, and so I couldn't publish it. So I wasn't feeling well, and so I just said, let me do it today. And today's Friday, August 21st, 2015. And I had my VSG surgery on Thursday, April the 9th, 2015 with Dr. Robert Casillas from Kaiser Permanente in West Los Angeles. Excellent surgeon. I was very pleased with his procedure. And let me tell you why I'm a day late. I had an emergency root canal done yesterday morning. I was in agony. What happened was my youngest son, Sammy, went up to Berkeley to get ready for his second academic year, even though in 2.5 unit points, he's going to be technically a junior. So, you know, with all those AP classes, it just ends up, it's crazy. But he's still going to go the 4 years because it's good for him, and we want him to, and I think he wants to too. So after he left, I was trying to be strong for him, and I had to remain solid and secure. And after he left, I kind of like broke down, and I got pretty emotional, and that's when my throb began, my pain in my mouth. So I've noticed that as I get more mature, being politically correct, I've noticed that when trauma happens to me, I start feeling it in my mouth. So my tooth was throbbing, and my husband's a dentist. I asked him, should I go to urgent care? And he said no. And then he asked me where it was, and he said take a spoon and tap, 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 and if it hurts, that means you probably going to need a root canal. And so he did a bridge on my lower left. I'm sure this is more information that you cared to know. And so what happened was I had a cavity underneath the bridge, and my bridge is still intact. I went to an excellent endodontist, Dr. Cohen, and she was able, I had, what's the word when you have dead tissue? I forgot the word, but I had dead tissue that she removed, and I'm going back this Monday to get it finished up. So I was in a lot of pain yesterday. I was just exhausted from everything I had been going through, and she put me on antibiotics because I think I had an infection. I was very inflamed, and the minute that I'm on those kinds of medications, I feel like I'm retaining more fluid. I just don't feel as good as when I'm not in pain. And so the story is this. Yesterday was week 19 for me, which was the 20th, and I want to apologize for last week, and I gave you the wrong dates completely off. And when I went back to look at it, I said, oh my God, why did I do that? And you know, I know how to count. Hello. I just, I guess I was distracted and I put down the wrong number. So I apologize if that was confusing to any of you. That was definitely not my intent. So that's why I'm clarifying it now. So, so yesterday I was in a lot of pain. I made too long of a video, and I just said, blow it. And so I decided to do this today. And guess what? I have a confession. Week 19 was not a good week. Last week, week 18, I came to you at 207. And today I come to you at, I went on the scale 2 times. The first one was 207.9. The second time was 209.7. So I averaged out to 208.7. So that's a 1.7 pound increase in weight. And as you know, I've been steadily going down, and this is a reverse, and this is not the direction that I want to go into, and I'm very upset with myself, no one else. I'm looking back and I'm trying to analyze what's going wrong, and it's very simple. I'm straying from the path. Okay, what does that mean? That means I went into the sugar-free section of the market where, guess what? They have diet licorice. And even though there's no sugar and very low carbs and even low calories, it still has those ingredients that end with OL, like sorbitol, which are against my plan, and I can't be eating that stuff. So I was partying it up. I was buying sugar-free licorice, sugar-free Tootsie Rolls, and I was doing this every night. I was having like a packet. That was my treat. So number one, it may have caused my cavity, which in turn became a root canal. That's number one. And number two, I'm not eating it anymore. Okay? Once in a blue moon, not even in blue moon, it's forbidden for me, it's poison for me, and I'm not going to do it. So, you know what? I made a mistake, I learned from my mistakes, and I move forward. And the other thing that I bought that I don't know how kosher this is there's a product where I market where they have, it's like baked peas, as in green peas, and they're very light and they're kind of crunchy, and they're nothing like chips. And I looked at the ingredients. There was no any ingredients that ended with OL, but a whole packet is like 410 calories, and I eat the whole thing. I don't stop at half and put it away. So when I'm eating that, I have to make sure that I have space for those calories. So it probably would be best if I don't purchase them at all. So I'm toying with that. It's hard. It's really hard. So that's my cheating that I've been doing. And so I'm up like 1.5 pounds, and I'm very disappointed. I did get, this week, I reached 70-pound weight loss, and that was on Saturday and Sunday. I was at 206 point something, and I was so excited. But it didn't last very long. It just went up, right, after a couple of days. So it's very difficult. And I don't know how people lose 100 pounds in 6 months. I thought that I was going to be one of those people, and I'm just like struggling at 70 pounds, and I have a ways to go. I know that I need to include exercise in my routine. I've been taking care of my house and cooking because I've had a lot of people over. And once my sons are back in school full time, then I'm going to have my hearing at the end of September, and then we'll see what my work situation is going to be like. So exercise is difficult for me, and I'm not going to lie. So I know if I start doing that regularly, I will be losing more weight, and we'll have more success. So don't look at me as an example, learn from my mistakes. All right, so I will see you, God willing, if no emergencies happen, next Thursday, which is going to be yesterday was the 27th, and that's going to be my week 20, and it's unbelievably fast going. I don't get it. I don't get it. But so I'm starting to feel a lot of pressure to lose weight while the going is still good. So that's stressful too. All right, you guys, have a nice weekend, and keep your mouth clean and eat clean and stay clean and be good. See you next week. Bye.